Alright, looks like I'm live. What's up, everybody? I'm Mannix86, and we're sporting Ceriam. Thanks for everybody for donating like $2,600 some dollars. That's insane. Keep it going, and I want to hear Waldo ASMR, so please donate to that. Please. But in the meantime, I will play the meme of the meme run, 3 Ninjas Get Back, and you've all donated to play Tum Tum. So there's 3 characters. Colt is technically the fastest. However, Tum Tum is the shortest, so it makes the run super hilarious, and there's places he can go that people can't. And there's also places that he can't. He can't do shit while the other ones can. So, without further ado, we're just gonna get it go. I'm gonna throw the countdown here, so time starts on player select here. And make sure you listen to what they say when I play start. So, on 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. So this is a pretty fun platformer. It's terribly underplayed, but the controls are tight and you take a lot of D-boosts, so it's perfect for speedrunning. You can climb on things. You can fight your grandfather, but I'm not going to do that. So it's pretty funny that Mori is actually... well, it looks like Mori. That's awesome. This is the easiest level. You just hold right. Actually, I don't even need to hold right. I just hold right here at the bottom. This is kind of like, hey, learning the basics. This level is actually one of the hardest ones. So you're supposed to kill all these dolls, but I'm gonna do some tree climb. Oh, I fell. Gonna have to do that again. There we go. So we want to pick up these bombs and actually just bomb the floor to a secret place anyway. Drop, please. Here we go. I'm gonna skip one there because I took a damage. You can climb on stuff. So one particularity about Tum Tum you'll see right here, I don't need to crawl, I just go underneath. So you actually save time in some spots, but you lose time in others, so it's kinda a drawback. He's really weak against structure damage, so he loses a lot of time in places like these. So we introduced ladder jumps here, so you can jump on ropes or anything you can grab on, so you don't need to climb the whole thing. There's not a lot of downtime in this run, so I apologize if I have a hard time reading chat, but this is one of the 2 auto-scrollers of the game. Now, what particularity thing I like to do in this auto-scroller is let the ninjas kill themselves in the rocks. So I'm curious how many I'm going to get that are actually just going to kill themselves in the run. But I still have to watch my health. So those things only take 2 hits with the other 2, so Tum Tum is at a serious disadvantage for damage. Here you just want to jump over the rock. Stupid bat. Don't worry, we got Ninja Cola to heal up if we make a mistake. Yeah, the game is pretty fun. I started this, I decided to do a SNES challenge at some point, and I thought it would be funny to play some obscure games or games that are underplayed, and I just went into my SE2 SNES, and the second game at the top was 3 Ninjas because of alphabetical order. Numericals come first. I said I'll just try it, and I immediately fell in love with the game. It's very quick to learn. If you're worried about speedrunning being too hard or you don't know where to start, I strongly recommend this game. I learned it in the same day. I was getting sub 20 times in day 1. World record is 16:16. Alright, so here's the bonus game. So bonus games, you want to get the X, which ends the bonus, because we don't want a bonus. Oh, I actually got amazing RNG there. Second drop. So that's second best RNG. Awesome. Let's keep the RNG luck going. Alright, so Mori's carrying this dagger, which I just picked up in his cabin, but he's stuck in Japan, so he's telling us kids or 8-year-old. I think Tum Tum is 8-year-old in the first one. I'm not sure in Kickback how old he is, but yeah, I have to pick up this knife that people are trying to steal because it has treasure value, like it can open a secret cave or something in the myths. Whatever. Yeah, so now I gotta take this dagger to Japan as a kid. That'll be exciting. You notice I took a death there. That's death abuse simply so I don't have to walk all the way back after collecting this stuff. I just start at the start. Alright, so now we're just tin roof jumping. We gotta pick up all our backpacks too, so there's a backpack. We have one more thing to pick up, and that's the child that we have used in the corner in the tree. There we go. The bomb's extremely powerful. Pretty much every boss we will use bombs like that. This is actually one of the harder levels to optimize. Health is extremely important, and Tum Tum is really bad at this level, but it's a really fun level to watch. There's a lot of platforming, a lot of tight jumps to do, there's a lot of ninjas to avoid. There's one. It's completely RNG what they'll do. They can just walk, they can hit you, they can jump kick you when you jump. So you really gotta watch out. This is a new strat that didn't work. I'm supposed to bomb that with Tum Tum because he's too weak. But that's alright. Bombs are a hot commodity, so we're not gonna use them a lot. But I can spare 2 in the run, so I use 1 there. So this ninja's really annoying if he follows you like that. Now I only have 1 health to make it through here. Alright, we did it. So there's a save point right here, so that was one of my fears. We're gonna take an intentional death on this rock because... why? See, Tum Tum can't even kill the rocks in 1 hit, so I had to hit it twice there. We're gonna grab this explosive to kill the next rock. We're good now. So this is a pretty tough climb casually. We basically gotta dodge these rocks and climb as fast as we can. There we go. And we're on the second bonus. So the second bonus actually has a quick thing where you step on here. I'm gonna try to get it if I get a favorable drop. Nope. See how it took long for that X to drop? So that's really bad RNG. I was hoping it would drop in the middle on the platforms I was standing on so I didn't have to wait for it to fall. Alright, so this is where Mori was kept. He got into a car accident and he was brought to the hospital. And he's guarded by a nurse, which I quote, "Your grandpa says her face looked like a dragon's butt." Yep. Not joking, it says that in the game. Now, before we get to Nurse Shubaya though, we gotta get through all these hospital workers not doing anything. It's actually kind of like at home, right? We're just workers, just chilling, not doing anything. So we try to abuse as many D-boosts as we can, and we're gonna take a hamburger from that to refill. Alright, want to hit that just before that fire tank. We're doing really good. Normally here I like to have 4 health, I have 5, so we're good. So the cool thing about Tum Tum, he's so small that sometimes they throw a ball at you and it just goes right over your head. But they're pretty passive on easy, so we bank a lot on them not doing anything. So far so good. Alright. There we go. Okay. Get ready for the dragon's butt. It goes fast. We're going to use 6 bombs right off the bat. Yeah. By the way, there's not a lot of downtime for donations in this game or whatever, so feel free to just read them whenever you have them. Alright. Stage 4. This is probably the hardest stage. It's very long, there's a lot of enemies. That yin yang sign I picked up is a full health, but I didn't need health at that point, but we'll get another one here in a second. Those metal statues throw darts, you can't kill them unless you pick up one of those explosive pickups. Here we go, so we're gonna grab this rope here. Take a health. There we go. Alright, we're about to get to a lot of... we're gonna kill dragons. That's what we're gonna do. And ninjas. Ninjas on trees. Like, what kind of ninjas just hang out on trees like they expect enemies to climb trees? This one we just skip. There's a full health when you fall down, so we just take the damage and the health. No big deal. The next one we're gonna kill though. This one. The cool thing about dragons is you take 1,000,000 hits with Tum Tum. And I just died. Wow. So that dragon takes 8 hits with the other guys. I don't know how many times I hit it there, but more than 8. No big deal, there was a save point right there. We're just gonna take it a little safer this time. There we go. So one thing about Tum Tum there, he's too short to reach this part, so you have to use the trampoline to jump up there. The other guys can just jump up. Alright, Japanese Gardens, one of the harder stages. Again, it's a lot of health management. This stage is extremely long. We're going to jump over the sumo, which can punch you or belly you. Okay, so the worst thing happened here, the yellow ninja decided to follow me. So I had to deal with the yellow ninja and the dragon. Yeah, he is mean right now. Okay. Not getting RNG favors. That's typical of a marathon here. This part is pretty annoying. We're gonna use some bouncies and some bouncies. I always call them bouncies. They're clearly trampolines. The samurai actually didn't hit me once there. That was pretty amazing. He can come right to the trampoline and hit you the whole time. These yellow things I forgot to mention are just checkpoints. So in 100% or a category you complete, you have to save all those birds, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to any percent this. Alright, this section is pretty annoying. Here's where it's cool, he can just climb under there, other people have to go over. So I like Tum Tum for that section. I found this recently, there's a bomb right there to explode everything. I used to fight that dragon. So I have grounds for a new world record in sub 16 pace once I get to it. We're going to take extra bombs here. It's just enough to give you like 2 extra bombs in the whole run, so we're going to take advantage of that. Take the safety health here because we got hit. So there's small adaptations you have to do, like some ninjas don't hit you. This samurai here will probably hit me. No, he didn't. Samurais are really nice now. I can't help to think that they're going to be mean later. Coming up to one of the most difficult section damage wise, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, I got hit once already. Okay. Good, he climbed down, that's the best pattern, because he doesn't do anything. Here's the nasty part. Samurais everywhere. Okay, we're fine. As you can see, that stage was pretty long. This one is no easier. 4-4 has a lot of troublesome sections and a lot of swings. Sometimes I take deboosts here, but because it's extremely tight on health in this stage and I don't know how it's gonna go, I'm gonna take it a little safe. Doesn't lose that much time. Okay, the ninjas were all nice, so that's good. It's pretty rare to get up to here with full health, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just in case, we'll take that safety save, because why not? So we didn't really talk about the coins and stuff and the jewels. You probably figured out by now they drop into the bonus room. So the less we pick up, the less chance that they drop into the bonus room and thus getting the X faster. But it's not enough that you have to go out of your way to stop picking them up. Alright, this boss we have to spam bombs as soon as possible to stun him. There we go. The last one you bounce. I like to do this because it's a loot stream. Alright, last level already, guys. Well, last level. There's a couple stages to it. Castle Osaka. We get more bouncies. We'll just call them like that forever now. They're bouncies. Introduce the only saws in the whole game. No worries. These ice slopes are like... You can't stop them. Alright. So there I jump to make the bat go higher so it doesn't hit me on my way back. Here's a cool place again with Tum Tum. Don't have to duck, you just walk. Save some time there. I got hit by the dart there, no big deal, I still have 4 HP. Okay, the ninja was nice there. Sometimes he can just hit you when you're coming up. No, not fair. Alright. The 4 HP is what I want here. 5 would have been better, but we'll make do with it. Alright. So we're coming up to the last boss, but it's not time yet. There's another auto-scroller after. So it's Koga, who is seeking power and wants the dagger, yada yada, and opens this cave with the dagger. Alright. So you want to make him throw his staff. No, he's not being nice. Throw his staff. Thank you. Oh no. 2 for 2. 2 for 2 soft lock. Oh my god. So, I don't know what causes it. There's a soft lock in this game where if you kill the boss, he'll just fly on the floor like that and leave. And I do the same strat every time. And, yeah. It happened on speed gaming, and now it's happening here. So, I really have to look into this soft lock because it's frustrating. Probably, Ceriam, I'm probably too fast. The only thing I haven't tried is let the time expire to 0. I assume you would die and start here again. But given that my estimate is 20 minutes, that will probably take like 13 minutes. So I think we're a bit behind, so I think we're just gonna move on. But basically after this, there's a 20-second auto-scroller and the game ends. So I apologize for the soft lock. If anybody is good at soft lock troubleshooting or whatever, definitely hit me up on this one. Yeah. Alright. So let's get that Whisper goal and let's throw it over to the hosts. This was 3 Ninjas Kickback, Soft Lock % with Tum Tum. Thanks everybody.